rise and reach for the stars, wild ones. It's Bernadette, and I'm here with your Libra Tarot reading for May 2021. Libra, here's what you're going to sing all month long. Nobody's going to be breaking my stride. Nobody's going to slow me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Ain't nothing going to break my stride. You get it. I love that song, and I'm telling you, now that you've got the earworm, it's going to be perfect for you to hear all month long, because for your zodiac sign, the very rare Crowned Sifaka is working with you. That is your spirit totem and power animal of the month. And though the card is inverted in your tarot reading and suggests that there might be a little bit of barriers that to work through so that you can heed the unique call of this lemur, there is, if you'll do the work, if you'll lean into it, you could come out of May going, did anybody else see that? Did you see that amazing stuff that just happened? Oh yeah. So here's the thing. Crowned Sifakas live in groups in remote areas of Madagascar. Madagascar. I want to go there one day. Maybe it's because of the Disney movie, but I want to go there. Anyway, so they love navigating through trees and that blends the best of the air element and the earth element. Remember, when you're dealing with tree energy, when you're working with tree energy, now you're talking about a root system that's bringing up all of the ancient, most primordial, knowledge and wisdom from the time before time. So this means you might have new opportunities to confidently move forward and grow by leaps and bounds this month. And whereas normally you might, oh no. This is going to be a time where you're like, I'm gonna, whammo bammo, you just go right into it. However, that said, in order to do that, you might need to make some adjustments to your beliefs, expectations, or plans. Are you really being held back by external circumstances, or are you waiting for everything to be perfectly balanced before you take that leap of faith? Okay, listen, Libra, this is not the time to procrastinate. As much as you prefer to have the reassurance of a partner or friend before taking risks, this month, Crowned Sifaka is helping you to summon your courage and decisiveness. And when it seems like you're on your own, remember, you're never on your own. Your animal spirit guides are always working with you, and your angels, or, God, or all that is, or source. We're all one communal hive mind, so we're all always hoping for your best. So when you're like, oh man, I wish I had, somebody here to hold my hand, you've got trillions and trillions of beings out there that will hold your hand energetically. And that may be the most important thing for you this month. So if you will step into your power and step up to the challenge, just do it. There's a phrase, fake it till you make it. You won't have to do that. You won't be faking it. You'll know what's going on. You've just got to be willing to step and go, hey, yes, I've got the answer. I know what's going on right here. Okay, so for your zodiac sign, May is going to begin with your ruling planet Venus in a lineup with Taurus. So though Taurus is Venus, or though Venus is in approaching a conjunction with Mercury, there is a wide orb at this time, and so not technically a conjunction, but the same is true for the Sun and Uranus, also in Taurus. And even though Venus is not huddled close to these planets, the heavy concentration in Taurus in early May is placing emphasis on material matters. So money, comfort, wealth, personal luxuries, all this will seem to be the solution to your problems, but are they? I don't know. Because Uranus, as a part of this mix, will continually shake things up now. And it's going to challenge you to ask yourself what physical manifestations of your goals are real, and really what are the most valuables. Will you really feel better when your bank account reflects a specific balance? Will the new house or apartment really improve things? Is the new car, new outfit, or seeking a creative art project to completion really the marker of fulfillment you think it is? Maybe, but you might be surprised to see how your expectations and beliefs about what is most valuable change in this first week of May 2021. Leo, I don't know why I was going to call you Leo, but Libra, well, maybe that's because a little bit of Leo energy wouldn't hurt you now for you to step up and just be that confident kind of leader, because if you'll just take stock about those important lessons, what is it that you really, really need to feel secure? What is that really? I think you might end up being surprised. Now, if you take a book or take a page from the Crown book, Y'all, it's the end of the month. I've got to get some sleep. All right, let me try this again. Also, taking a page from the book of the Crowned Sifaka, you might be feeling a little more territorial than usual at the beginning of the month with all these planets moving through Taurus. Woof! Don't forget though, part of your mission is creating harmony. It's creating balance. So try not to get caught up in hoarding treasures. Even the treasures of people that you have around you, even if those around you are, or circumstances or people are triggering your fear of lack, it's not real. So at the same time, just don't turn an ear to that, and know your worth and stand up for what you've earned and deserve now. Just do it. Just turn the ear away, plow ahead, know that you're deserving, know that you've earned it, and maybe even celebrate yourself a little bit. So on the 6th for your zodiac sign, Venus in Taurus comes into a lucky trine with Pluto in Capricorn. And though trines are fortunate aspects, this may still feel like a challenging time. The purpose of this aspect is to make it easier to release, yet this also requires you to face up to a loss or challenge that you were previously resisting. So if it is time to move on from a relationship or career path, you'll know beyond a shadow of a doubt, and letting go can be the hardest part. But this aspect can bring powerful transformation and a sense of what you've, finally released, that weight from your shoulders. Oof, you got to take the burden off, and that's going to be, man, it could be so good for you. It just feels so good once everything is not being weighed down, and that comes off, and your visions that you're going to have, like the profound insight that can happen for you if you'll just power through this. You'll really get in touch with what you really value, and this epiphany can awaken you to pursuing a new path, especially in your career. Now, you may realize that a tradition or routines that that are based on the past no longer serve you. That's okay. It's awesome. Let May be a time of personal transformation as you permit yourself to rise above limitations. And by the 10th, Venus enters Gemini with this new resolution to let go and make peace with dramatic change. You might feel very carefree and able to focus on creative matters. Collaborations with friends and peers can be fruitful around this time as Venus is approaching a conjunction with the North Node. Now, you might feel like intellectually drawn to friends who heavily influence the next steps in your career. Go towards them. It could go very, very well. Now, May 20th through the 30th of 2021, Venus will move steadily to conform a conjunction with Mercury in Gemini, while also forming a trine to Saturn in Aquarius for much of this time. And that can bring even more radical insights and epiphanies. You might have breakthroughs that change how you see your friends, loved ones, and even how you think about beauty, art, and money. And you know how much time you spend thinking about beautiful things, be it people or art or anything. You are such a patron of the arts and such a lover of the arts. Can you imagine what it'll be like inside of your spirit when all of those things that you love or that you're interested in, they just seem so much, or ever so much more so, if there's such a phrase? Oh man, it could be awesome. So I hope that you will be open to having your expectations challenged and draw from this new awareness to fuel that creativity and set new ground rules, or even do away with the rules. Just take it as it comes. You may feel unexpectedly liberated by a discovery, or a new social group may open your eyes to a new perspective that charges up your sense of mission and purpose. Now, by the 30th, Venus is back in alignment with Pluto, though this time Venus is in Gemini while Pluto remains in Capricorn, and this aspect is now a quincunx, which is not easy. As it flows through the trine earlier this month, that's never easy. So whatever you felt empowered to release earlier may resurface in some way, but you may also now feel subconscious insecurities rising to the surface in the form of doubts and second guessing yourself. But don't beat yourself up. Whatever doubts are lingering represent a deeper lesson that you really would you do well to just face and resolve in order to find your power and advance forward. Now, if you're downplaying the emotional impact of a change or loss, for example, this aspect may remind you that change isn't easy and you aren't expected to get it perfect or save face. That doesn't mean that you have made a wrong move. It just means that the process is more complicated, and you might want to give yourself permission to feel into the uncomfortable emotions beneath the surface so that you can resolve the issues at hand. Now, along about this time, Mars in Cancer is opposite to Pluto in Capricorn, and you may have to contend with some inner judgment about tradition, family, or home in order to make peace with the loss or change in progress. Yet, when you take the time to unpack this issue thoroughly, you'll find freedom, motivation, courage, and focus now that you've released what no longer serves your growth. Then, by the 30th and 31st of May 2021, Leo, Venus has come into a conjunction with Mercury, now retrograde, and it's moving on closer to the final degrees of Gemini. So revisiting that past wound or unfinished business related to a change or loss, it's essential now. Nothing you can do about it, but don't worry about becoming stuck. This is part of a process, and one of the steps for you to take now is just to clarify your ideas and communication and where you want to go next. So to know where you're going, you are gonna take a look at where you've been and just get it, right? Just go, oh, I get it now, and let it be a deep truth inside. Then you delve into the past as a compass to help you realize what led to certain decisions, and then let it be a learning opportunity, not a reason to doubt yourself in the future, because you're doing great. All right, I hope that was helpful. Pick up your copy of the Arcanimal Tarot and Oracle deck, subscribe to my YouTube channel, get on over to my forums, gatheringofmystics.com, to discuss all things metaphysical and fabulous. And what's the most important thing, though? To do good for animals, including yourself, stay wild, and keep reaching for those stars.